Well, it's really good to be back, guys. Welcome back to Morrowind. Uh, Today I'm gonna test the game by visiting a couple of locations, just walking around, making sure it all works. But I think I'm pretty confident that I finally got it. I finally fixed this mysterious problem that caused my game to crash within 30 seconds every time. Um, I tried so many things for the past couple of weeks. Nothing worked. I was very frustrated. I was going through this really agony. Mostly because, game was working and then suddenly it stopped working and you don't know what's going on. You don't have a control over it. And that's kind of annoying. But again, thanks to you guys, I fixed it. And today I'm going to talk about how I fixed it. There are actually some couple of new tools for Morrowind, and I think that should be more well known because I didn't know about them until yesterday. So I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. So I quickly reassembled my mod list. I did it really fast, so maybe I skipped a couple of mods. I'm not sure, but which is fine. This is just for testing purposes. And my shaders are pretty random right now. I don't remember my exact order. I couldn't find the list. So this is just something I put together. 10 or 11 shaders. It's crazy. I'm not really sure about the color mood. I like it, but I also like it, because the color mode kind of has this really nice effect, but it works sometimes. It mutes the color, right? Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it depends on the place. I don't know where to place it exactly. Let's go without the color mode right now. I also like to turn my game more bright through with the shaders, so the recording doesn't turn out too dark. But shaders are, cherry on the top. It's pretty easy to mess with them once you have the mod list running. It's pretty easy to, add or remove shaders. That's a fun part at the end. So now I actually added some gold with the console commands. We have some gold. We're gonna travel around and pretty much just see if we can walk around without crashing. Not crushing. Crashing. And just want to make sure the grass is patched properly and check the performance. I have a couple of new things that I added that I downloaded before while waiting to fix Morrowind. That's pretty much all I can remember. So the two new mods I have, the texture mods, not the fixes.
We make a special trip just for you. Speak your needs.
Balmora. I got beautiful textures of Tamriel.
You can ride.
Beautiful textures of Tamriel. It's a texture pack that overhauls textures used by Tamriel Rebuild, so Tamriel data basically, and Province Cyrodiil or Project Cyrodiil. So we're gonna go there later and check the textures, make sure it's all good. Yeah, but the game looks very sharp. I can feel the difference in the performance. Just everything feels more fluid, effortless, faster. And it's because of these new tools that I use that fixed my problem. So I guess let me just mention right away what happened and how I fixed it. So all my logs, errors, and everything were reporting something with the DLL files. And like I said, I tried so many things. I tried even OpenMW and nothing worked because the issues seem to be deeper than that. There was something between the PC and the Windows or the graphic drivers and the game of Morrowind. I tried Steam version, I tried GOG, GOG version. I tried, you know, installing on different drives, OpenMW, like I said, installing drivers, newest, latest graphic drivers, anything, and nothing really worked. So I was really, really hopeless. My last hope was basically to just reinstall entire Windows, which even that I couldn't do properly because of some corrupt Windows files or whatever. So yeah, situation was really bad. And I'm gonna read right here actually what I used because I don't want to mispronounce. I got it here on my phone, just a second. So I really want to thank Ragil, I hope I pronounced the name right, who just yesterday recommended me to download these two files, both from Nexus. So first one was an official fork for a Morrowind graphic extender. I didn't know that's a thing. And the second one was a DXVK, also on Nexus. So both are very easy to download and install. So now I'm gonna read to you guys what they do. So, an official fork for a graphic extender. So you first downloaded the regular, at least that's how I did. I had a regular graphic extender, MGEXE, right? Now, the how can I say, the unofficial fork is basically a more developed version, but it's unofficial because it's not yet integrated into the official version of the graphic extender. And what it does is that it drastically reduces memory usage, which is a big thing for Morrowind. I'm not going to go through the details. I'm just going to mention the main things, right? So drastically reduced memory usage, improved performance of shader initialization. So just basically improved performance. It requires Windows 10 or later. And this is a pretty big deal because Morrowind is an old game, and no matter how high-end your PC is, Morrowind will not use all the resources because it has a limited engine. It's an old engine, right? And the Morrowind code patch kind of improves on that to a certain extent. But now this goes even further, right? Which is amazing. And it says Morrowind MGEXE should use 1 to 2 less gigabytes of RAM, eliminating out-of-memory crashes in even the bulkiest of mod lists. So yeah, in general, performance is better, and the reduced memory usage. Now, the second thing is very interesting. It's a DXVK Vulkan translation layer for Morrowind and MGEXE. So both things are for vanilla Morrowind, not OpenMW. Now this one I have no idea what it's about. It's an unofficial extract and play DXVK package for running Morrowind in Vulkan. It may improve performance with some PCs. Now description. DXVK is a Vulkan-based translation layer for direct 3D games. Specifically, this is an unofficial repackage of the DLL for Morrowind. May improve frame timings, stutter, and slightly uplift general performance. So, once I read that it's a repackage of the DLL, something clicked, and I kind of suspect that it may fix issue because all the reports, all the logs for the crashes I had were reporting DLL files as responsible for causing the crash. And I think it's related to the graphic drivers, but I'm not sure because I'm not an expert. But no matter what, I couldn't fix it. But it was something with the DLL files overall. And yeah, I installed these two things and crashes stopped. It's pretty crazy. Now, there are a couple of things I want to mention. So the unofficial fork for the graphic extender. I think the reason it's unofficial because there are some stability issues. So first of all, once I installed everything, game worked, like I said. However, I had like a weird glitch on the screen. It looked almost like a tear. Basically, the screen had like this weird issue with some parts were not generating textures properly. So as I moved left, right, up and down, like different parts of the screen were just popping up and out with the textures. It wasn't groundbreaking, but it was very like kind of annoying, right? It's too distracting. So I tried to fix it last night for a couple of hours. I was trying different things, nothing worked. I didn't even know how to Google the issue because I didn't know how to explain. It was like these rectangle shaped glitches on the screen. Very subtle, but I don't know. Anyways, the issue actually is fixed simply by unchecking AA or anti-aliasing. I hope I pronounce it right. I probably not. I probably am not pronouncing it right. But in the graphic extender, there's a AA, right, option. And all you have to do is uncheck. So, and that fixed the issue. All the other options work. So if you guys plan to use these tools to boost your performance, or if you have the same issues like me, just remember, if you have this like a glitch on the screen, just uncheck AA or anti-aliasing. It's kind of hard to pronounce. The other thing was, while generating distant land in the MGEXE, expect crashes. It happened to me a few times. It can be buggy, but all you have to do is simply just restart the distant land generation. It may take once, it may take 3 times, 5 times, but eventually it will do it. I generated distant land. I have 0 warnings. It's all perfect. However, I had crashes. It will simply crash to desktop, or sometimes may even like report some bug with the DLL or whatever. So there are some issues that need to be worked on, which is probably why it's unofficial fork, right? So I really hope they fix that and integrate with the main MGEXE file, because once it's working, once it's installed and works, it's really amazing. Like, I can just feel the difference in the performance. It feels like vanilla, like so fast, very responsive. I mean, I didn't really have issues previously. It was nothing bad. It just feels better, even better, right? So yeah, I'm really loving it. So yeah, those two tools fixed this seemingly impossible problem. The problem that was impossible to fix, Unbelievable. Because I was worried, as time passes and Morrowind sinks further and into this past, I was worried, will it just eventually become unplayable on the modern PCs? Simply because it's so outdated. Obviously there is OpenMW, but you see, in my case, even OpenMW didn't work. Because the root cause of the problem was really something much deeper. And that kind of made me worried. But now, I mean, I just realized there are these amazing people out there who are not only trying to, to keep Morrowind updated, but they're doing it with a vanilla graphic. Because I really don't want vanilla Morrowind to fade away, to disappear. I want it to stay. With all due respect, I really respect OpenMW and what it does, what it stands for, what it's trying, and it should exist. I'm glad and I'm happy for all the people to play it, but I simply don't want original vanilla Morrowind to disappear. So I'm really happy that there are people out there who are still improving graphic extender. I mean, this is kind of revolutionary, right? And it will only improve even further. So yeah, for all of you guys who playing graphic extender, I'm just letting you know there are these updates out there. They're slowly coming. That will make performance even better, regardless of your mod list. I mean, my mod list is pretty kind of performance heavy, I had to be honest. I'm using, you know, all these texture packs. They're really high resolution. I have a bunch of shaders. I have a distant land generated. And it works really, really nice. So I hope I managed to explain what happened and how I fixed it. I'm gonna post in the description, you know, those two tools and the links, maybe. And for anyone who's interested and who wants to try. So, okay. Alright, let me see. Let's go to...
Disgusting.
Yep. Let's go to Vivek. Or maybe... let's see. I just want to visit a few other places. I want to keep this video very short, just like a little report. Because now I can start...
Why walk when you can ride?
A playthrough. And I will start a playthrough soon. Yeah, I really, really love Ascadian Isles. With these animated trees and grass. Yeah, I managed to patch all the grass on time. I'm just loving the grass. Actually, let me remove the cinematic black bars. All right. And Wurt just published, I think 2 days ago, animated trees for the West Gash region, I believe. Now, let's go to Old Ebonheart. I'm just thinking, should I use COC command or just use a regular transport? Yeah, the boat service to Old Ebonheart will be all the way at the temple. But we actually have a boat here to take us to the temple.
Outlander, how can I be of service to you?
Yeah. Again, I want to keep my mod list simple. In a way. So again, it's based on the beautiful cities of Morrowind and all the complementary mods that are recommended in the description page there. So all the like vanilla settlement overhauls, you know, and then, you know, a couple of texture packs. The foundation is Morrowind enhanced textures. Then I have a Wurt major overhaul, which overhauls pretty much everything on top of that. And then I have beautiful textures of Tamriel, which overhauls, I guess, Tamriel data. We're gonna check. And I have another texture pack. It's called Orange. I believe it's called Orange Narcissus.
Short trip, long trip? Where would you like to go?
Today's your lucky day. So let's hear it.
Let me see. I would like to... Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Old Ebonheart feels incredibly smooth. Wow. Yeah, it was never this smooth in Old Ebonheart, no matter what. So, yeah, the performance is noticeably better. Like, noticeably. The stutter and everything, it's pretty much gone. And again, you have to consider that I'm using all these mods on top of it.
So good to see.
And all the like very high detail generation in the graphic extender. I could probably go even higher and more extreme if I want to. That's fine. I think game looks fine. For me, stability is the most important, and for a mod list, simply to have some kind of like a visual style that's kind of comprehensive. Not comprehensive. I don't know what the word I was looking for. Coherent, maybe. Coherent visual style. You know? I think it suits vanilla, right? It doesn't look too different. Let's go to Anvil very fast. When you have money, you can go wherever you want pretty fast.
Well met. Do we have business to...
I think I added cereal grass. So let's check that.
Any time now?
Yeah, the textures look sharper. But I want to check the landscape outside the city. Yeah, look at these textures. You know, I spoke about this in my last playthrough. In the last couple of episodes, I said how I really miss Anvil. And I really do. It seems like forever since I played Anvil now. And I want to replay because there are two possible paths with the main quest that you can go. I generally don't do the evil characters, but the other path that I can play is maybe a little bit more evil. So I'm gonna think about it. Wait, this way. But I mean, I really miss this map. I think this project, Cyrodiil, or Kingdom of Anvil release is just fantastic. Fantastic. And I can't wait for more. I know I'm greedy, but it's so good. I mean, the environment, it's so different from Morrowind in general. Yet it's the same style, same world, you know, same setting. So you guys can see the road is very nice texture as well. There's a distant depth of field shader. So it's not I really love that depth of field. You know, obviously, as the name suggests, it adds depth to the picture, to the image. But this is not so much in your face. So it's like in the distance. So I really love the effect. Look at this horse. This horse is so crisp. Yeah, shaders are insane. Yeah, there's the grass. I think this is just a vanilla grass added. I think Word has a retexture version if I want more high resolution, but I really don't care much. It's just to add a little bit more detail, you know, in the landscape. It's nothing really special. Yep. I think the Project Cyrodiil recently released a little update. So I think they changed a couple of things. Let me see. This looks new. Yeah, there are small changes here and there. And also Tamriel Rebuild actually released update not so long ago. With a couple of hundred, you know, bug fixes or something. And maybe some small, like, quests or something. I'm not really sure. So yeah, I got all the new latest versions of all the mods. Yeah, I'm digging it. I also have a music, custom music for Cyrodiil. You guys can hear. I play very quietly right now. Let's go to Narcissus. I think I mentioned I am using orange Narcissus. So what this retexture does is transforms all these Halalu settlements in the southern Morrowind just by adding a little bit of this orange color. So it's the same architecture, it's just a little slightly different colorization. I think it's a very nice touch. Add a little bit unique touch to these settlements. Because, you know, they are settled here in this red, barren desert and canyons. And you can just imagine this dust just flying through and all through the centuries, you know. I think it will add this nice little orange saturation. I really, really love it. Yeah, I mean, if you just add it right away, you won't even notice the difference. Because it's very, very subtle. But, and also, Narcissus feels so smooth as well. Wow. I mean, Narcissus, this giant city with all these mods. Looks beautiful. Let me take some screenshots.
Probably nothing.
Probably nothing. I will start a playthrough soon. You guys can let me know if you want anything specific, like some kind of what kind of character. I'll probably won't play as Konya again. He's retired in Firewatch. I'm not gonna reuse him. So the question is, should I go back to Garrick Whitehands, and which is my default character? And although he's a knight, the way I play this character is he can be like anything. I really don't care about like maximized, you know, balanced leveling, because Morrowind can actually be easy, at least, you know, for me. So I love challenge. So for example, if I play as a Garrick Whitehands, and if I play as a default knight, I'll still use like different skills. And I think I messed up something with the distant land generation. See the flag on the tower is popping up. Look at that. It's simply about changing the size of static objects, right, in a distance. I don't know how. I need to see. I could probably fix the distant land, but you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. Let's go up there. It looks amazing, especially this time of the day. Look at this color.
I've got my eye on you, Outlander.
And just the performance, how smooth it feels. The movement. Wow. I just love these colors. It's so warm. And it's like this entire city kind of blends with the environment. And then you have these guards. It all kind of blends in. Insane, man. Yeah. Awesome. I can, you know, revisit the shaders and mess with them a little bit more. Regarding the playthrough, I don't know when will exactly I start. On the 2nd of September, on the Tuesday, this Tuesday, I'm gonna have a CT scan. I don't worry much about it. I feel good. And even doctors told me, you know, as long as I feel good, I feel no changes, I'm good. I'm stable. And I'm pretty well in tune with my body. So every time something happens, something's different, I can feel it right away.
Give me a battery.
And right now I feel really good, actually. So I don't worry, I'm stable. But you know, I still gotta keep having these regular checkups. So after the CT scan, later next month, I'm gonna have you know, doctor visits, checkups, testings. You know, I'm really grateful here in Hong Kong. They really take everything seriously. They really take good care of me. You know. So yeah, I'm just in awe. This looks beautiful. Beautiful. What else? What else? What else? Raw deer. Double the shift, double the play, pay. Not raw deer, Alec. Raw deer. But that's it. I really want to keep this video short. Just want to share. Ooh. Just want to share how I fixed this issue. And if it happens to anyone else, which is very possible, solution is simple. So now we know. Again, I'm really thankful to all of you, and I'm really thankful to all the people who develop these tools and keep Morrowind alive. No. I'm level 1. Raw deer, beautiful. Let's move on. It's chasing me. Anyways, I think it's time to finish. That's it. Let's see, I checked Tamer rebuild. I checked Anvil. This is raw deer. I checked Balmora. I mean, yeah, it's pretty much all the same. It's working very stable. Actually, stability, performance is much better. Thank you guys for the patience, for all the help. And I will continue playing Skyrim as well. I'm really having fun with the Nordic Souls. Is it gonna attack him? No, it's attacking me only. Attack him! I'm having fun playing Nordic Souls. It's a very immersive playlist, you know, and so I will not neglect, I will not stop playing Skyrim and Starfield, but expect a new Morrowind playthrough soon, and let me know, like, any advice, suggestion about the character. Would you guys mind Garrick Whitehands, or maybe want some new character? So that's it. We are back in a good timeline. So take good care, and I'm gonna see you very soon.